She tried to swap my $10,000 wedding dress 10 minutes before the ceremony, so I made one call that ended everything. I was 10 minutes away from walking down the aisle when my sister-in-law knocked on the bridal suite door holding a garment bag. She smiled way too hard and said, "Hey, tiny emergency, your dress had a situation, but don't worry, I fixed it." That sentence didn't even make sense. My dress had been hanging in that room all morning. My mom literally checked on it every 20 minutes like it was a newborn. I unzipped the bag anyway, and my brain just stalled because it looked like my dress. Same silhouette, same lace pattern from a distance, but up close, the fabric felt wrong, thin, cheap. The stitching around the neckline was already slightly uneven. I just stared at her and said, "Where's my actual dress?" She didn't answer right away, just crossed her arms and went, "Honestly, this one looks exactly the same in photos, and it's way more practical. You don't need to wear something that expensive for a few hours." That's when it clicked. This wasn't an accident. My $10,000 custom dress was gone, and she had the nerve to replace it with what was very obviously a last-minute knockoff. My maid of honor started panicking. My mom looked like she was about to cry, but weirdly, I didn't feel anything. No panic, no tears, just clear. I pulled out my phone. She actually laughed a little and said, "Who are you calling? It's not like you have time to fix this." I said, "Not fixing it." And then I dialed. Her smile dropped the second she heard the name, because I didn't call my fiancé. I called her husband's ex-girlfriend. They dated for 5 years before he suddenly moved on and got engaged to my sister-in-law within months. There were always rumors about overlap, but nobody ever proved anything, except apparently someone could. The ex picked up on the second ring. I kept it simple. "Hey, random question. Do you still have those messages from when he was seeing both of you?" There was a pause. Then she said, "Why?" I looked straight at my sister-in-law while I answered, "Because I think today's a really good day for the truth to come out." Silence. My sister-in-law went pale, like instantly. "Are you serious right now?" she whispered. I didn't even raise my voice. "Where is my dress?" Another pause. Then she exhaled sharply, muttered something under her breath, and walked out. 3 minutes later, she came back with the real dress. No explanation, no apology, just handed it over like nothing happened. I wore it, the real one. The ceremony started only 5 minutes late. From the outside, everything looked perfect. There are photos of me smiling, laughing, dancing, but there's also one picture my cousin took right before I walked down the aisle. I'm standing there, holding my bouquet, completely calm, and if you look closely, my sister-in-law is in the background, watching me, like she's trying to figure out how close she just came to blowing up her entire life.